Yeah. Yeah. The world is yours, nigga. Every day is a win, nigga. Even when you lose, it's a lesson, eh?
All right, you guys. Today on Brahamid Speaks. The topic of today is choosing wrong will cost you. Most men don't struggle with getting women. They struggle keeping the right one. And even worse, a lot of men don't even know what to look for in the first place. Choosing wrong will cost you your time, your money, your peace, your direction. So today we're talking about it. How a man attracts the right woman, how he keeps her, and why choosing wrong can set you back years. This is Brahamid Speaks, game passed down. Let's get into it. All right, brother Brahamid, how you doing today?
I'm good, man. Good morning to y'all.
Morning to you as well, my brother. So let's be real. Most men don't actually know what they're doing when it comes to women, right?
Right. They don't know anything at all. Remember, you have to be taught how to do stuff, right?
Right.
There always have to be a teacher. That's why we go to school.
Right.
When you go to the army, they're teaching you tactics on what may occur.
Mm-hmm.
Half that shit ain't gonna occur. It's gonna be scary. It's always scary. The world has always been scary, but it's up to you to go break that scary ass fucking cycle.
Right.
You're not supposed to be scared out there. So when you see a girl, initially she don't like you. She just don't like you. She's afraid of you. She's heard stories about you. So you have to be charismatic. And I'm gonna go back to the responsible guy again that I keep talking about. I'm gonna keep talking about him. If you want him, if you want the opposite sex, the opposite species is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any other shit. Right? So boy sees girl, right? Boy have to know how to act. She's not going to be kind and cool with you. They are mean, but they're not being mean like that. They're being mean out of fear because niggas act like assholes, right? Approaching her, hey, how you doing? She may snarl at you because she's half animal. You know, it's okay. You know, so the snarl should not mean anything to you. You should just be like, well, she's probably having a bad day. I mean, come on. She have fucking feelings too, right? It might not even be directed towards you. You just take it as that because being sensitive, being sensitive again, you take every little action. She ain't even opened her mouth yet. She ain't said none of you yet. You haven't learned nothing yet. You have to be taught. These are things that have to be taught. Or if you're not taught, you got to go discover what is the issue with you for you feeling the way you feel about a female. Why are we so scared of them? They are mothers. They are sisters. They are our kids even. And some people are still scared of women. Stop being scared of them. They ain't nothing to be scared of. They're nothing to be scared of. A little look, a little snarl, a little meanness, it comes with the territory. But this is where you come in. And you have to be the bigger of the two species. And you check that shit right away. Always make sure you check them. You ain't got to hit. You ain't got to yell. You ain't got to curse. But always check.
So what you're saying is it's not women that's the problem, it's how men handled it.
Yeah, I've always couldn't understand why a no used to hurt me so bad, right? Or I have a boyfriend, or I'm married even that shit, right? How you doing? I'm married. Whatever attitude she have a right to have that attitude, especially if you ain't smooth already. Remember, you got to look the part. You look the part like that you are comfortable, well-dressed, kind, well-meaning guy that's out there to just help them along the way. Little things you do, man, you can score, okay? Score easy. I'm telling you how easy it was. Once I learned all this shit, though, it took some time. I learned it all by myself, by the way. Nobody really taught me. I got books, and I practice, right? You practice that her little shitty attitude is not nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. You go there to see if you like her, not the other way around. Go see if you like her, and then you make decisions after that, not the other way around. She's gonna like you if you clean and all that stuff, I'm telling you. You're ready. You got to be ready for them.
So you're basically saying we do the choosing.
We do the choosing. We should do the choosing. I've heard a whole bunch of people say, let them choose you. I was the opposite. I went and chose them because I want what I like. And I want to prove to myself that I can get what I like, right? And so it takes time. When it's the girl you like, it's going to take time because she's going to be fun. Man, I don't even need to rhyme. I just rhyme, man. It's going to take time if you want the girl to be fun, right? It ain't going to be as easy as we think. Girls are not that fucking easy. Well, in my era, I don't know about now since we have this hookup culture. But in my time, it wasn't that easy. You had to put in a little work. Little work. It still was considered easy, but you had to put in a little work. For me, then. Yeah. For me, a guy like me, after a while, it's not even a problem. They used to come get me to go get the girls because they knew that I was going to score, baby.
So I want to ask you, what does a man actually need to attract the right woman?
Oh, man, we have covered this. It's simple. It's so simple. We have covered this already, but I will reiterate again. Your attitude, right? Your attitude first. If you could try to work on that first, that don't take shit personal that they do. It lies on you, my friends. It lies on you, my guys. It lies on you, my homies. It lies on you, man. It all lies in you. I am never going to sugarcoat it. It all falls on your shoulders. Stop being a little bitch and take shit personal that they do. You're the one supposed to always be in charge. You see what I'm saying? So your attitude, your car, your house, your space, just everything you do is clean. The way you eat, you have to stay clean, sharp, ready to go, ready to be lust upon, then, in a sense, because you will be. Girls are going to be looking at you like, man, look at this nigga right here. Look at this motherfucker. I want him. I want him, right? That's how they came towards me. I want him. And I'm not that guy. I had friends that was, because of the way they look, they had girls galore. See, I had to work on my shit. Some of y'all going to have to work on your shit because you ain't as attractive, okay? You're not as attractive, but you can make yourself hell of attractive. But the first one too, bro, if you get that attitude right and you have a little witty banter and you don't take that shit personal, no issues, my friends.
So is that all that it takes, or is there other things that it takes as well?
That's all that it takes, man. That's all that it takes. Just be the guy again. Be the guy. Be clean. Be clean. Be sharp. Not in just clean your car, clean your inside, clean your body, work out. Remember, working out means you're energetic, right? Nobody wants a lame, is what I'm saying. Nobody wants a nigga that's playing video game all the fucking time. You get irritated by shit like that. I would too. I see women's gripe. Remember, I have 10 sisters. Oh, I have learned, my friend. Master, any age, if I want, you seen when the little young girl came over there and wanted to sit with us? What did I do? Hardly anything, right?
That is very
easy peasy, bro. Easy if you do yeah. And I didn't do hardly anything. You know what I'm saying? But it's just your attitude is gonna have to remember that it lies on you. All of it. I'm sorry. It lies on you. We're the builders, right? It lies on you.
So do you feel it requires discipline, stability, and responsibility as well?
My friends, it's going to be a thing that is never really taught, right? We go to school again, we go to the army, but it has never truly been taught how to be comfortable around the opposite sex. For men, they're shy, they don't want to hear no. I get it, it hurts. It hurt, but it don't hurt that bad now. Come on, you're not cut. You're not stabbed. Nobody shot you just because she said no. Why are you taking it so personal? Y'all can't take it that personal. Her attitude is because of what she's going through, possibly. You see what I'm saying? You just don't know, so don't assume, though. Don't be assuming that you know him and you don't know shit. You don't know a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to have motherfuckers come here from Africa and shit and tell me about black women, how black women are are mean, black women are this. I said, man, no, they're not. I said, you got that from the fucking sitcoms and the movies you may have seen. I said, okay, then I'm gonna ask you a fucking question since you think you know so much about fucking black women. And I said, okay, so how many black women have you been out with? American black women. He was like, none. I said, well, shut the fuck up, nigga. You don't know shit then. You assuming. And you know what happens to motherfuckers who assume? They make an ass out of you and me. You don't know shit about black women. Shut the fuck up. Now ask me. Ask me what the fuck I know. And he was like, what do you know? I said, they're not nothing that you think they are. They're not like that. You got to put in work. In all of them, really. Some easier and some none. You're going to have to put in a little work, especially if it's the girl you want. I'm sorry, guys. Fuck that. I ain't saying I'm sorry. Bruh, you're going to have to put in the work.
Mm-hmm. So it's not about the looks. It's more about your lifestyle and how the way you live.
With everything, the looks is a big component, right? Mm-hmm. And we know. Once you know, you know, right? Mm-hmm. So then there's 3 tiers to women and men. You have the good looking, the average, and the ugly. Mm-hmm. Right? You can, whichever one you pick in those 3 categories, one's gonna always be harder than the other. Mm-hmm. Right? Because you're trying to move to this lavish neighborhood. Mm-hmm. That's the top tier, right? You see what I'm saying? Then middle, what do they call them? Middle class, right? Middle class, it sounds good, but it's really you almost broke. Yeah. Right? And then the poor who has always been the majority. So it's the same thing with women. You're going to have to do a certain work for certain ones a little bit more than others. But if you have all your ducks lined up in a row, they are all going to be easy. Right? Because remember the looks are going to trick you. Right? The looks are going to be tricking you along the way before you even get the pussy. That looks can be a motherfucker for some niggas. So he's Google Gaga in the whole time. Because he's thinking he's going to get some. And then later on, all she might do is just fucking jack you off. You never got to fuck the bitch. It happened to me. She was smart. She was good because she looked good, right? So she tricked me the first time because she didn't want to have sex with me. So what she did, she didn't want me to penetrate her. But she knew how to get me off and trick me. So she just came in the shower with me and just waxed me off real quick. And I was like, this fucking bitch got me, man. But the next time, I had to be a little bit stronger. You're going to be weak when they find. I'm just telling you. When you get the one you like, you're going to be weak, my friend. And then you can get trapped into that. You can get trapped into her, and then you're going to do her bidding. And it should never be you doing her bidding. She need to be you doing your bidding.
For damn sure.
You got to keep it right. You are the leaders. That's why you're a man. Right? Yeah. So your attitude have to be right, though. I'm not saying to be out to be mean. I ain't never hit a woman before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. I leave you now if I have to resort to that. That means you're fucking with me now. You're fucking with my livelihood. I only get this one life. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? But you have to be clean. You have to be sharp. You have to be smart. You have to be adventurous.
On that. So if your life isn't together, you're not attracting the right woman anyway.
You're not going to attract the right. I mean, you're going to attract a woman. Mm-hmm. And 2, we fuck with what's closest to us too. In your school, your job, you hook up like that. People don't really go out there and go looking for the girl that they want, right? Mm-hmm. We always end up with the world is always easy access. Then it's closer. You want things that's closer. Mm-hmm. We don't really go out like we used to go out then in our time. We used to go hop in the car and go to the mall and be out and about on the bus, go to parks, go to festivals, just to meet girls. You see what I'm saying? It was just a thing. We could be driving in my Jeep and we would see a girl and we would just park it and speak to a girl. You know what I mean? We were just out and about then is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So it was all that we knew how to do. We weren't stuck. Like most of the people now are stuck because they have their precious. So But you have to get out. You got to get clean. You got to get clean. You got to get your shit together.
Mm-hmm. So how does a man know he's choosing the right woman?
How does he know? When he decide now, because a lot of us are not gonna decide on our own, right? We're not gonna decide. Men just don't think about marriage like that.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't.
It's true.
You know,
Very true.
we're also scared, just like women are afraid of the man, but she wants to get married. She wants to get, but guys, we just don't. It's just like, why? And then we have all the other stuff that is included in marriage, a paper. I don't want to be under that. People always have their little hang-ups about what they think they know about marriage, right? And it has its benefits. It does have its benefits, especially if you're going to have kids, right? That's the God side. Remember, there's always a God side, and then there's a man side with marriage. Right? It's not just one, it's two. So you got to consider both. People think it's just one. You got to consider both, the God side and the man side. The man side is all the stuff that comes with it in this country. Right? So, and the God side is to continue my world, which is God said about human being, woman and man. Continue my world. Don't let it ever die. Right? Keep procreating for me, because I need people to live on this earth and enjoy it, you know? This is a kingdom, you know what I'm saying? This is his kingdom, and it's a beautiful one. Whether hot, cold, or whatever, it was done that way just because, right? Just because that's just the way it is. So to find the right woman, you're going to have to go and seek, my friend. You're going to have to go and investigate. You're going to have to go and learn and go through some things and see, but start up here. Start to try to fix that. Don't get so scared when you see them. It's just another human being. She just so happened to be a woman.
She's got a pussy, that's all.
Well, you know, the pussy's what get niggas trapped, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The pussy's what get niggas mainly trapped. They don't really know how to come out of that. I told you the scene about the nigga, he's about to go shoot hoops and shit. He's about to go play ball. And he comes out of the room and sees his girl on the couch naked. This nigga's not going to go play ball. He's going to go play someone with that pussy. See, that's where he loses at, though. That's where he loses, because he's all about just that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can't be about that. This is where this is where I always say, I know you know this one because you got upset. This is where I always say, God gave us two balls, but a woman always seemed to take one or both of them from them niggas. And niggas don't even know what to do. Yeah. Niggas don't know what to do after they take it by a woman. You should never let her take both your balls. She may take one, but if she take both, bro, you done.
So do you feel most men choose based off attraction or not long-term value?
No, most men choose off of comfort again. Remember, we end up with things that are closest to us. We never go seek it. You're not going to go seek the girl you want. You'll see her and be scared of her, right? But I'm saying, in school, when you're in school, you usually meet your girl, right? The first girls, right? In school. So you go through elementary, you start seeing them. Junior high school, you see how close they are? So you could talk to them now, right? The only reason why one of the president got a blowjob was because she worked there. You see what I'm saying? He didn't have to go seek her. She was right there. You know what I'm saying? So we end up with girls just in your region, or guys just in the region close to you, your school, your neighborhood, a continual of seeing someone. That's why we meet in high school and college, right? Or a job, because it's there. No one really go out and seek the girl or go seek the guy, like really go, man, I'm gonna go find this girl, right? The perfect girl I can't. It just don't happen. That's not the way we do things.
And things fade after a while.
Yeah. It don't happen like, it's because it falls off a lot. Relationship can fall off when you meet somebody. I thought that, you can't. You're not gonna get all the girls too. You're gonna get more. Who knows? It hurt. It hurts. It hurts. But you know, you got to get over that shit. It don't hurt that bad. You didn't get stabbed, shot, or none of that shit, nigga. You just got told no. Don't take it personal. You being a little bitch if you take it personal. She don't mean no harm to you, nigga. Stop taking. Girls are gonna be mean. I'm sorry. They're just gonna be a little bit mean. But this is where you gotta check them.
I don't even feel it's mean sometimes.
No, it's not mean. I mean
selective.
No, it's mean. It's mean because you're gonna interpret it as mean.
Yeah.
Right? But this is why I'm telling you how to reverse it. Right now, I'm giving you the fucking antidote.
Okay.
Don't take it personal. Technically, she's not being mean, but men are just gonna take it as she's being mean, but she's not. Women are not mean. Mm-hmm. Come on, bro, stop it. Stop it. It lies on your shoulder, man. It lies on your shoulder, and that's just the way it is.
So, do you feel they're picking what feels good, not what actually fits what they're where they're going?
Oh yeah, you pick what feels good, because remember, again, you don't want to keep jumping. You don't want to keep jumping ship, bro. Why we stay together for the times that we do is because we don't want to keep jumping ship. It took a while to get in this relationship, but once it start going bad now, you have no choice. Some people have to jump ship. I get it. That's why relationships break up. Because they get sick of this nigga, or they get sick of this bitch, right? Mm-hmm. In time, though, you see how much time it takes you to break up. Yeah. You make up. You break up, you make up. You go back and forth. Because starting over, like I said, too, in other episodes, starting over is one of the hardest things to do. You don't want to. You don't want to give your love away again because you feel like you're going to be hurt again. That's why after each relationship, you are cursed in a way. You're hurting inside. So you're going to be cursed because that memory from that old nigga or that old fucking bitch that was nagging you the whole time, you get sick of that. You think this new girl is going to be like that. No, it's that you did not set the course. Yeah. You have to have a course for you to live in, and then you have to bring her into the course that you created. If not, it will always be chaos. But we always go for comfort first. No one go truly seeking love. Seeking it, like go out there and...
I always hear people say, I don't want to settle, I don't want to settle. Do you feel most people settle?
News to all of you motherfuckers out there, women and men, news to y'all. You're settling now, so you're always going to settle. You're settling. You want more than you have, so you're settling. Always. No one is perfect, so you're settling. Okay? No one is perfect, so you're settling. Everybody have to settle. It's not up to you or me. It's ingrained in human. You have to settle, my friends. You can't escape that. You really think you're not settling? For whoever you get, you're settling. Because you're never going to get that person don't exist that motherfuckers want. For men and women, they don't exist because we're all flawed. Every last one of us are flawed in some way. Come on, I know you know it. I know y'all know it out there. But you're going to fight this till the end. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to fucking settle.
Yeah. I feel that. What are the signs a man is choosing wrong?
The signs that a man is choosing wrong. She's not even living the way that you are. You could see it if you are a healthy person. Mm-hmm. You have to make sure that she is also a healthy person, meaning you won't know if she eat right. Well, you can after your first date or whatever, but not when you first meet her. But you'll know if she smokes cigarettes and you don't like that, don't do it. Mm-hmm. If you ask questions like, do you want kids? And she said no, don't do it. Because the first no, don't give her no chances after that. That's no, right? If you don't want a woman with kids, don't do it. I don't care how fine she look. Mm-hmm. I never dated women with kids. I just didn't. Because when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. So I'm going to tell this story, and then, I'm going to hop off of it so y'all could see what I'm trying to talk about. I met two girls. I called the first one. What you doing on Saturday about 8 o'clock? Oh, I'm free. I said, look, I have this event I would love to invite you to. She said, well, I'm going to have to find a babysitter. I said, okay, well, you go ahead and take care of that, and I'm going to call you back. I called the next girl. What are you doing Saturday at 8 o'clock? I have this event. I would like to take you to. She said, oh, I'm free. I said, okay, then, well, I'll pick you up at 8 o'clock. I'll pick you up at 8 o'clock. My decisions was already made. You see what I'm saying? Did I have to call the other girl back? Hell no. I've been ghosting for a long time. Y'all think ghosting is new? I ghosted so many women. I ghosted bitches so much, I turned into a ghost. That's why they fucking used to call me Casper fucking Dalton. You feel me?
I'm a ghost.
But nah, you have to make sure that you're in charge.
I feel that. What about respect? If she doesn't respect you, do you feel like you should still deal with her?
Oh no, that's one of the main ones. That's the one thing that you should ask of her. Respect is the only thing you should ask of her, men. That's it. That is it. That shouldn't need to have to cook for you. You carrying that belly around, so she shouldn't have to cook for you. That's your belly.
What about submission?
Submission, that word confuses me. What does that mean? That she have to submit to everything I fucking say?
Basically.
No, she can't. You don't want her to be submitting to everything. Remember, you have to make it comfortable to where these things don't even come up.
For me, I don't like.
She falls. No, I'm saying she falls into the.
I don't. That's why I don't like using
women
that word.
will be comfortable. Women will be comfortable if you're comfortable, right? If you're not trying to be an asshole, is what I'm saying, man. Be the guy, is what I'm saying. You him already. She is soft. I promise you, she is soft. Your attitude is, it could be turned on, and then it could be turned off, right? What I mean by checking, if you're checking, she'll already know what type of guy you are, that you're not going to tolerate certain kind of things, right? You see what I'm saying? We don't have to go through this submission shit and all that crap that motherfucker just be wanting to throw words out there. That's the fucking shit about words I don't like. A lot of motherfuckers don't even know what it really means. It's just like throwing words out there.
That's why I like using the word cooperative.
You're gonna be cooperative if you're taking the lead. Yeah. You're holding the reins. Who is the captain of the fucking starship?
No, of
Enterprise.
Course, but I mean, you can be the captain, but at the same time, it's hard to be the captain with someone who's fighting you.
You're not gonna get that girl though. You're not ending up with her. Remember, you start from checking out the pink flags before it turns red, right? You gotta know. But that's what I'm saying. But what happened? Again, the human brain is not this smart, right? Because I had to get my brain to get where it's at now at 57, right? The human brain is not gonna be this fast. So everything that you're gonna go through is normal. I went through it. You have to go through it. Only way you can fix it is if you go and seek it and work on it. You got to go seek. You got to go see and understand why we do what we do. I did. So I know I've done the homework and I'm getting an A++. This is a new grade, right? I get a new grade now. This is the first time you're going to ever hear about that. I get an A++, right? Because I have done my homework and I'm good at this now. I'm good. So for everyone out there, what was the word again?
Submission.
Submission. No, you don't need to have nobody submit to you. That's your woman. She don't need to submit to you.
A lot of men want that.
Yeah, she will though in her own way is what I'm saying. She will do it in her own way. If you are leading, if you're teaching, right? We're always going to be teachers. She left her home of her parents, right? Whatever they taught her will not be enough for you to sustain her. So it's not going to be enough.
You believe that you have to teach a woman?
You got to teach, and she's going to be teaching you too, because you may miss something. When you're not going to just know the shit. Now, remember, you're only 20, 21, 22, and so forth, right? You're only so old. So you're not going to know much. But now that you're hearing me saying this shit, you're going to see what you need to work on. You see what I'm saying? This has never been taught before on how to deal with the opposite. Well, it has. Don't say that. But how to deal with the opposite sex. It should be a class. Really, it should really be a class on how to deal with the opposite sex. Starting young, because we need to fix this old crazy shit that we talk about. Like this broad talking about marriages is just like slavery. Ooh, if I was next to her, I would have smacked the shit out of her fucking ugly ass. My nigga. But anyway, let's get back to it. But yeah, stop. Everything will fall into place if you fix yourself, man. It's on your shoulders, man. It is on your shoulders, whether you like it or not.
So it's not that men don't see the red flags. Do you feel they ignore them?
Oh, they ignore those flags.
As you said,
They
pink
ignore them
flags.
flags. It starts out pink, though. And then remember, the angrier you get. The reason why I say it's pink, because it won't show too much on black people. But it starts out a little pink to me, and then the more little stuff that happen you resent, it starts turning burgundy, and then, you know, full red. That's how I always see it. It starts somewhere, right? So you don't want it to turn fully red. This is where you say to yourself, you know what, she's not gonna work. But again, because of the pussy, niggas hang in there. Or because of the dick, she loves the dick so much, she hangs in there, right? Because we don't really, I told you, love is just a 4-letter word, bro. We don't love each other. We love sex, okay? It's just the way it is. We love sex more than we love the other person. Because that's the biggest grin we have when we're humping and hunching. And then when that release comes, your face go back to its normal state. It don't look like this no more, like, you know what I'm saying? You're having fun right there. You know, and then it go back to its normal state. After you have sex, while you're having sex, your face is not the same. It's of happiness. It is of joy. It is of, man, I'm having some fun, enjoying my woman, enjoying my guy, right? And right after you release yourself, it's a calm that come over you and everything go back to fucking normal. But we get caught up into that, man. And you have to fix that.
So they knew from the beginning, they just didn't want to accept it.
You know, we don't ever want to accept it. Again, we don't really want to start over. We don't like starting over. We're not capable of breaking up like that. We wait until it had been broken up. It was to pieces, right? Because every time you argue about nonsense, it's always nonsense, okay? Arguments are never about anything really that serious. It's always about nonsense, because y'all ain't got no business you trying to start. You ain't got no you're not aware that you have kids around you, and you just blah, 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 just arguing, cursing each other out, and not paying attention that you're wasting your damn time. Mm-hmm. So most people just go through life not truly understanding.
Mm. So once a man has the right woman, what actually keeps her?
What keeps her is he stays the course. He has to stay the course. You cannot bend. Remember, it's on your shoulder, man. You're not supposed to bend. They come first now. You're last. You're first, but really you're last, right? Mm-hmm. Why I say that you're first is that you don't have to worry now. The foundation is solid as hell. It's solid, and you brought your woman in and get her solid, right? You get her to be solid, and the understanding that you have with her. That's why I say you have to teach, so you guys could have an understanding. Mm-hmm. How else are we going to know if we don't know what role we're supposed to play? Mm-hmm. They don't know when they leave the house. Nobody talks to each other about shit like this. We need courses on this. Mm-hmm. So people go out there and just blowing in the wind. They just blow in the wind, not knowing who they should be with, not knowing when they should settle down. Settle, you hear the word settle? Down? That means you're settling with whoever that nigga is or whoever that broad is. It's just the way it is. So you just need to remember that it's going to take two, but one has to be the teacher and one is the student. It just is.
So it's not about impressing her, it's about staying who you are.
Yeah, she's gonna be impressed because you she's gonna be impressed because you have impressed upon yourself, right? You have impressed upon yourself that you're gonna be a little smarter. Not than her, I'm talking about just smarter person. Yeah. Right? You have impressed on yourself that you're gonna keep yourself clean. You remember you impress yourself first, so that someone could be impressed with you. Yeah. Well, what are you doing? It's not for them, dude. It's never for them. Remember, you're going in there to see if you like her. Always go in to see if you like her. Not if she likes you. Who gives a fuck if she like you or not? You know why?
Why?
Because there are 2 million more women than men. 2 million or more, bro.
Yeah.
You have your pick of 10 litters, I already told you. You know how many that is? And you're not even going to have to go through 100.
That's true.
Easy peasy, man. I don't know how much to say. How much more I could tell y'all, man. It's so easy if you just do these little simple steps. Get your shit clean. Get yourself clean. Mind, body, and soul. Clean it. Clean it and clean it again. And keep it clean. Stay the course.
I feel it. So if you change, the relationship changes.
They know. They'll know if you change. Remember, that's how they know niggas is cheating.
Yeah.
Because he said he gonna come home at 8. But this nigga wanted to over-cheat.
He would have lay up.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
I
over-cheat.
love you, babe. I love you. You always like her like
You
that.
remember, you have 1 girlfriend. You're not supposed to take on 2 girlfriends. This is why you hunt. Well, you hunt all the time when you already have a girlfriend. I'm telling you how to do it, guys. If you argue, don't do it after you get your girl, right? After you get married. I'm not talking about your wife. I'm talking about when you're out there being single and sowing your royal oats, because you need to, you should, so you could just look later on when you're like 100 years old and you look at a young girl, you're gonna be like, hey, if I was only 17 again, because that's all you got now is memory. You feel what I'm saying? But at least you could say, shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I would know what to do at 100. But he know that it ain't gonna happen that way. So you have to get out there.
I feel you. Where do men mess up or mess it up in a relationship?
They mess it up again. Like I said, you're not staying the course. You're not taking her out anymore. You're not talking to her anymore. You're angry for every little thing that she does, every little action she does. Give her the benefit of the doubt sometimes. Sometimes unspoken words is peace, you know. Silencing your lamb, I have always said. Learn how to silence your lamb. Means just be quiet. We don't always need a response. I'm teaching my young kids that now. I don't always need a response from you. You just need to hear what I had said and just go silent for me. Because I don't always need I said, I'm trying to teach you something now. That you don't always need a response, women, and you don't always need a response, men. But if you do respond, don't respond with fucked up words. Cursing somebody out, calling them out their fucking name is what I'm saying, if you do respond. So there's barriers to this, right? To where you keep it calm. So men mess up by not taking care of their business again, falling off course. Once you fall off course, bro, you're going to be looked down upon. She's not going to be believing in you no more. Well, you get a couple of chances now. And I don't blame any motherfucker for getting mad when we keep on being like, nigga, you said you were going to do this. Do what you say you're going to do. And like I said, the earlier you do it, the better you're going to feel. I only work out in the morning. I only grocery shop in the morning. I only wash my clothes in the morning. I do everything. I had only worked in the morning. If I would have went to school, I would have only gone in the morning and work in the evening, is what I'm saying, because I would want to get that out the way. So when you're given a task by your woman, your wife, your girl, do the fucking task. Don't procrastinate. Do it. Get it out the way, bro. Get it out the way. Make it easier so you can get some pussy. My goodness. That's why I say easy peasy. Y'all niggas have no fucking idea.
Easy peasy. So, do they get comfortable, or were they never solid to begin with?
They were never solid. But you can't easily get fucking comfortable. Again, you're laying up with the girl that you like. Remember that. You laying up with the girl you like now is what I'm saying. It's going to be even harder now. Because you laying up with the girl you like. Right? And you enjoy that box so much. Again, bro, that thing is one powerful thing for people that don't know how to break off. Right? It can get you in trouble. It can get you caught up. It can get you... See what happened to a lot of motherfuckers over women? you see what happened because,
Get rid of
you
the
know,
crack.
yeah. So you got to be careful with that too. But if you're staying the course and you're true to yourself and you got shit to do and you go do it, I'm saying if you were James Bond, bro, and you had a mission, right? And you had a mission, but somebody call you and be like, you want to come and get some of this pussy? You have a mission. I hope you're not going to go fuck this bitch and the world is about to get blown up. But that's what usually happens. Motherfuckers would take the break and go fucking get the pussy and the world blows up. No, you got to be like Bond, nigga. Get the mission done first. You see in the movie, he always fucked the bitches in the end after he fucking saved the world. That's how you're supposed to look at it. That's how I always looked at it. Get the shit done first. So, then go get that.
So they attract her one way, then become something else or someone else.
Who's that?
Men.
They what now?
They attract her one way, but then become someone else.
Yeah. So you got to stay the course. You got to be, you can't start with a 6-pack and then have a keg.
Yeah.
You see, it looks bad on you. Wait a minute, nigga, what the fuck? What are you doing? You can't start being rich and then all of a sudden you became poor, right? How would a woman look at you, nigga? She met you, you had your shit together, you rich in your own way. You know, you have to be a millionaire to be rich. I keep trying to tell motherfuckers that. You know, but anyway, but you just start to lose it. You start drinking more. You see what I'm saying? All that shit can fuck it up. You drinking in more now. What? Wait a minute. You trying to live outside of the means that you had talked about, that you live within your means, and you start to try to ball out. That looks bad because she's like, she's gonna start questioning you, right? Like, wait a minute. When I met you, you were on your shit. Now here you are sitting around asking me to cook, asking me to give you some pussy, but you ain't doing shit now, nigga. Please, no. She's gonna take over and resent you.
Yeah. What does it actually cost a man when he chooses wrong?
Oh, it can cost him everything. You know, because also too, remember, people change. People change along the way too, because again, they don't know nothing. They know nothing, you know, they weren't raised with an understanding again of how the opposite sex operate. We only talk about getting married. We don't talk about, I know they have counseling and stuff like that, right? But I'm talking about this should be taught from an earlier age than that, before you even decide to get married. Like, what's the benefit of this, right? We need to be explaining to our kids, like, what's the benefit of it? And that's why you should bring her around the family and kind of counsel with someone too in the family. You need a counselor in the family too, and you may need some outside help, right? Before. You don't just go get married. You're going to need the counselor. And I believe you should take heed to some of the counsel that they're saying, right? But most people don't. Again, we fall so in love with the box, bro, that we are going to push everything we know, and people are telling you he's not the right one for you. People are telling you she's not the right one for you. But no, he's going to do it. She's going to do it anyway because I love him. I love her. No, you don't love her. You don't love him. You love the sex, you know? And so you fall prey to being in a relationship that you know nothing about. And then you fall out because you just didn't know shit.
So it's not just a bad relationship. It affects everything?
It affects everything because, again, trauma. Every time we get out of a relationship, it's trauma. It's traumatic, right? It's going to be traumatic because, and then this is where the judgment now on men or on women comes from your failed relationship. Not me. I didn't take it so damn personal again because there are 2 million more women. So I know that I can move on, and I have learned from that though. I used to say, okay, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that shit again, okay? We can't do that. We can't be jealous like that again. Come on, bro. It's not that fucking serious, right? Especially if it's just my girlfriend is what I'm saying. I'm talking from girlfriend to wife, right? Totally different guy. But anyway, I'm talking a little bit about my exploits right now, right? On how I became who I became and what I learned on the men and women way of interacting with each other. So if you can pick right, and again, it goes wrong because you went wrong. not her. If you picking her, right? You picked her.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to find out how she's going to fit in with your program.
Yeah.
You have to find out how she is going to fit in your program. You're making her the queen. You already had the kingdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it makes you the king. So now the king needs a queen. Where's she going to live? In her own kingdom or in your kingdom, your castle?
My castle.
Exactly. So he had to stay the course. He couldn't just be today, man, I don't feel like being king today, man. I'm tired of shit. You know what I'm saying? No. You're going to be looked down upon. It lies on your shoulder, man.
I feel that. Before a man, well, I would say this is the final question. Before a man even thinks about choosing a woman, what should he have, or what should he have together first?
He should have his foundation first. You know, I always talk about that.
Four pillars.
Right. Yeah, the 4 pillars is the foundation of all humans.
Okay.
Right? His spiritual self, his healthy self, you know, his physical self,
Mm-hmm.
his financial self, and I always forget the 4th one. His we know, you know, I have to write this shit down now because sometimes it slipped my mind, you know. But you're gonna have to just have your shit together. You just have to have your life together, man. That's it. It don't have to be lavish to get someone, right? But it has to be responsible. It don't have to be lavish, but it has to be responsible. The lights are paid. The things that you have to pay for, it's paid. It's paid for. You know hiccups on this one, on these little things, because it's going to transfer to when you do get your girl, your wife.
Yeah.
It's going to transfer over that you're not being responsible. And once they catch wind of it, you're going to be losing the battle.
I feel that, man. Is there any final hot take you want to tell the people before we end this?
Yeah, well, I always have something to say in the end, and it's this. You're going to have to do the work. It's always work. Everything in living itself is a part. It's work. It's work involved in everything we do. You're going to have to do the work before you get her or him. You're going to have to do the work after you get her or him. And then you're going to have to do the work when you have your kids and so forth. You're just going to have to go do the work. It's not easy. It's not easy. Women are not easy. Women are not mean. Women are not any of the things that I have heard on the internet and growing up. They're not nothing like that to me. I've not encountered that. I've not encountered that, how you doing, and she don't speak back. I've always got women to speak back for some reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't put them in it. I've had a relationship that didn't go good, but I cannot dislike the next girl I meet. That's not fair.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't even know her. I might put her in the category of the last woman. And most of it was my fault. A lot of it was my fault. Why I broke up with them, really. Yeah. Again, I broke up with them. That's the thing. I don't let them break up with me. Don't let them break up with you guys. If you think that it's over, it's one of the hardest things to do, though. I mean, break up with her, motherfucker. I don't mean break up with her and then you call her back, babe, I miss you. You don't miss her. You miss the pussy. That's why we call back. Then that's because you only have one girl. One is next to none.
2 is too close to few.
2 is too close to few. So, you know, and it goes on. Look it up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
all right.
Remember that. Stay the course.
All right, you guys. Attraction is easy. Keeping is harder. But choosing right from the beginning, that's what saves you. That's Brahamid Speaks. We'll be back. All right, if you like the content, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. All right, you guys. See you soon.
Yeah. Yeah. The world is yours, nigga. Every day is a win, nigga. Even when you lose, it's a lesson, eh? Yeah. Yeah. The world is yours, nigga. Every day's a win, nigga. Even when you lose, it's a lesson, eh?